Hey guys, it's Isaiah, and today I'm going to teach you how to play Mario Kart 8 on the Nintendo Switch. Sweet. So this is assuming that you have a Nintendo Switch, the controllers that you need to play the game, which if you have a Switch, it comes with 2 controllers, so you should be good there, and the actual game Mario Kart 8 for the Switch. Sweet. So first step, you want to find the game. This is Mario Kart 8. You're going to take out the game from the case. And then you're going to find your Nintendo Switch. There's going to be a little card or a little slot on the top that says Game Card. And you're going to want to open that up. And then you're going to want to insert the card so that the picture is facing towards the screen. Otherwise, if you don't insert it the right way, you could end up damaging your system or the game. Sweet. Now as you can see, when you insert it, the screen will turn on, and then you can get started. I'm going to plug this into the screen right now so that you guys can see what's happening. Perfect. Then it'll say press A to continue. So you're going to press A to get into the home menu. And then you're going to want to go down to the little controllers icon right here. You'll press A to select, or if you're using a single Joy-Con, you'll press the right button. You'll go to change grip / order, and then you will use whichever you'll connect, however many controllers you'd like to connect. I'm going to use just a single Joy-Con. So we'll press the top 2 buttons, and it'll say press the right button when you're ready. So we'll press that button, and then we'll press the bottom button to exit out of this menu. And when I say the bottom button, I mean this button right here. Perfect. So now we're going to use the joystick to go to select Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. You'll use the right button to enter into the game, and then it'll bring you up a bunch of profiles. It'll just select the first one or whichever one you want to choose, and it'll bring you into the game. Sweet. It's loading up. Hey, sweet. So then it'll say press L and R to start. You don't have to do that. You'll just press any button. Oh, I guess you do. Never mind. So you'll press SL and SR. You'll just tap these 2 buttons on the top, and then, you will choose whichever mode you want to do. If you want to do single player or if you want to do multiplayer, you'll select it with the joystick, and then you'll choose based on the number of people you have playing with you. In my case, it's just going to be me, so I'll press single player, and I'll press the right button to select. Going throughout this video, anytime you're selecting anything, you'll press the right button. And anytime you want to back out of a menu or back out of an option, you'll press the bottom button. So we'll select the, sorry, I'm turning it down. We'll select single player, and then you're going to go into Grand Prix mode. And then you're going to choose 50cc because 50cc is the easiest option. Perfect. So now we got into the character select screen. You're going to choose whichever character you like, just whichever one looks coolest to you. In my case, I think Donkey Kong's pretty cool. You'll select him with the right button. Oh, and it's showing me that I unlocked something. Perfect. So then you're going to scroll up on the joystick until you find the correct wheels that we want, and you want the standard kart, standard wheels, and super glider. And in order to confirm each one, you're going to press the right button. When you get more comfortable with how the controls of the game feel and how it feels to drive each car, you can select different cars and different bikes and different wheels, different gliders, and see how they feel, see how they fit your style. And if you wanted to see the stats of each car, you could press, in my case, I'll press plus. But you might also have a different Joy-Con, so you might have to press minus. You'll press plus up here at the top, and you'll see all your different stats, and you can see, oh, this one is better in acceleration, this one's better in whatever. But for now, since we're just going with the basic, easiest controls, we're just going to select standard for everything, and then we are going to press the right button to confirm. Sweet, and then it'll bring you up to a selection screen with all the different cups. For now, we're just going to press the mushroom cup because that's the easiest one to select. And it'll say, do you want to start the Grand Prix? So say, okay. Awesome, and it's showing us the entire overview of the entire Kart stadium. Cool. And on the default options, the Kart automatically goes for you, so you don't have to worry about accelerating. And we're gonna get into controls. So to start, you will, in order to steer your car, you'll tilt left and right on the joystick. If you want to go to the right, you'll tilt to the right. If you want to tilt to the left, you'll tilt to the left. The main goal of each race is to try to win in first place, obviously, or to try and complete each race as fast as you can. And then you're going to just try and stay in the middle of the course, because as you see, if I try and veer off course right here, if I try and go off the track, it slows down and it gets mad at me with that little yellow antenna. So we're going to try and stay in the middle of the track and just stay on course and win as fast as we can. In order to use items, you'll use SL, or whichever the top left button is. And you can use items to get ahead and to try and slow down your opponents. Sweet. So now as we get into the second lap, I'm going to start teaching you guys more about items. So if you press and hold the item button, if you had an item, you are able to hold items behind you, and that's great for, say somebody's throwing a shell at you. If you want to block it, you can hold another item behind you and block the attack. You can also hold up to 2 items at a time. That's why there's 2 circles in the top left corner, and the bigger circle shows which item you can use currently. Coins are an item that you can also use. You can hold up to 10 coins during any race, and the more coins that you have, the faster your top speed will be. Cool. So as we get into this third lap, I'm going to start teaching you guys some more advanced I'm going to start teaching you guys about terrain. So as we discussed earlier, this is off-road. You don't want to go off-road generally you want to stay on track. Coming up right here, this is a boost pad. Boost pads will speed you up, as you can see, and you generally want to go towards them whenever you can. That blue thing that we just ran over, that's like an anti-gravity pad, and it just lets your wheels, it turns them sideways and it makes you float on the track. And it generally makes it easier for you to steer as you're going throughout the course. And finally, coming up is the launch ramp. If you press SR or the top right button, as you're jumping off the launch ramp, they'll do a little flip like you saw just there, and you'll gain a little boost. And whenever you go off the launch ramp, your paraglider will come out, and you just kind of steer left and right just like you would whenever you're controlling normally. And if you press down, you'll glide up, and if you press forward, you'll do a nosedive. Perfect, so that was the first race. You'll press the right button to confirm to get through the menus, and then you'll go on to the next race. It's giving us a little overview of the next course again. And as we get into this race, I'm going to give you guys some more advanced techniques. So to start, let's start with drifting. If you turn while pressing the top right button, in my case that is SR, this button right here. If you turn while holding that button, you can drift. And if you release that, then you'll stop drifting. Drifting is generally good for when you have long turns or you have super sharp turns that you want to make. And if you drift for long enough, as you can see I'm holding a drift right here. If you drift for long enough, you'll build up a spark. And if you release the drift button, when you've built up a spark, you'll gain a little boost like you saw right there. There are 3 levels of sparks. There's blue, which is the lowest, yellow, which is like a medium boost. It'll like give you like a 3-second boost. And then there's purple, which is very hard to get, but if you get it, it'll give you like a 5-second boost. Sweet. In general, when you're drifting, you're going to want to go against the turn, sort of like in real life when you're drifting or when you're going into a skid. You want to go against the turn so that you get a wider turn, you don't go right into the wall, and then when you're ready to just go into the turn, you'll go in that direction. Sweet. These are double item blocks. They give you 2 items. And that right there was like a little, just like a little bounce pad. It gives you just a bit of a boost, and it lets you go faster. Sweet. As was mentioned earlier, you can hold up to 10 coins max, and when you have 10 coins, you'll be at your max speed. You can also do little boosts off those little tiny ramps. They won't give you as big of a boost as off a blue ramp, but you'll still get a little boost, so it's worth doing it if you can. If you get hit by items, as I've gotten hit by items multiple times, there's no worry with that at all. You just gotta keep going and just keep doing your best. Sweet, and if we combine all the tools we learned, then we'll generally do better at the race and we'll get a faster time. Perfect, and that's the end of the second race. And then you'll keep on going, you'll do 4 races in each cup, and at the end of the race, you'll see who won first place, and yeah. Sweet. That's our tutorial on how to play Mario Kart 8 for the Nintendo Switch. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and have fun.